Bruh.
What's going on, everybody? This video is about Beyonce's Super Bowl performance. I am actually happy. I was happy when I saw the video. I think I saw the video that morning, actually, before the Super Bowl, and I had no idea that she would perform it because I was like, no, I saw the messages in the video, and I was very proud. You know, and when I heard her enter the field and actually sing the first sentence of that song, I was amazed that she even did it. See, what we have to do as a community, because you got a lot of black people that are joining the train and saying, well, if it was white people that did something like that, listen, dummies, white people do something like that to us every day. They always celebrate who they are. They always celebrate their patriotism. That's why it was so hard for them to remove the Confederate flag in South Carolina, because they celebrate their heritage, and we just, as black people, have to deal with it. Mexicans, they celebrate Cinco de Mayo. White people, Irish people, they celebrate Irish Day. We are celebrating. We are in the month of February, and I know a lot of you don't celebrate it because I was once foolish, and I wanted to celebrate it, but I found so many excuses, and I honored the fact that it was Black History Month, but that was about it. But now I am sharing daily and educating my people, because we are powerful people, and they try to keep us down every day by subliminal messages on TV, the television, by the radio. They are constantly pouring negative music into us and programming our children, and we wondering why the children are acting so stupid, because it's a subliminal message that they send out to us daily that they don't care about us, and we accept it. And you mad and joining the train of the solid racists who are offended because she celebrated who she was as a people, and she spoke out about what's going on in the black community her way, through music. And the stupid black folks, you know, that are joining this train don't even realize how contradictory you are, because you get mad that a lot of the artists are not speaking out against what's going on, and then when they do speak out about it, you got something to say about that too. You are never satisfied. That's why we cannot get where we need to go as a people, because we can't stick together. We should be applauding her that she actually had the guts to speak out in her way and honor the ancestors, Malcolm X, Michael Jackson, who was someone who tried to expose us to the truth, but they killed him and they ruined his career, like they do everybody. Every black person who tries to tell you the truth, they kill their career, because the people who are in charge, the people who controls the media, can manipulate the media. Television and radio can make the innocent guilty and the guilty innocent, and they have control over that. So she took a big step. It will be a wonder if they don't try to tear her her career apart, which I don't think that they can, because she's a powerful black queen. Because they've been trying for years to tear her down, but she's learned from the ancestors' mistake, like Michael Jackson and the Whitney Houstons. So she keeps herself at a certain distance where they can't touch her. They can't touch her work. They can't damage her work. Every year they try to bring her down. Every black person that is successful, they try to say that they are part of the Illuminati, that they are part of a secret culture. They throw up the pyramid. Do you not know that the pyramid represents us as a people? Do you not know that the eye that they cover, I got my phone in my other hand, that the eye that they cover is the eye of Haru, the power, the consciousness inside of you, the powerful being inside of you? That's our eye. That's our pyramid. When you go to Africa, when you go to Egypt, that they try to exclude out of Africa because Egypt is such a powerful place, but Egypt is still a part of Africa, just like Pluto is still a planet, no matter what they try to say, because he who controls the books, he who controls the television, he who controls the radio, have the power to make you believe whatever they want you to believe if you don't know yourself. Black people, know thyself, and salute this black woman who took a stand, because a lot of the men not taking a stand. A lot of the rappers that y'all push and support are not taking a stand. And they are the ones that are pouring negativity into our community. Same thing happened with Young Jeezy when he spoke out. You got mad at Young Jeezy for speaking out because you said that his music represented negativity. Yes, it did. But that is where he came from, and he is telling his story. And now that he is out of that story and he is trying to change his life and show light on the negativity, and he's talking about it, he's not avoiding it. we still bashed him as a community instead of praising him for saying something, because his voice will reach where your regular voice will not. So salute them, because they are taking a chance when they talk. Look at Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was trying to, I think, purchase NBC. And Bill Cosby, if you look back, go on YouTube. They have everything on YouTube. Years ago, where Bill Cosby spoke out against racism and all these different things. Listen, they ruined this man's career. Lupe Fiasco, MIA, her music was too positive. Michael Jackson, they killed him. Look up on YouTube and watch Michael Jackson's interviews. Watch his interviews. He told you months before he died. He was telling you how corrupt the industry was. But instead, you played into the role. Cause I'm not included in that. I usually include myself when it comes down to black people. But I was a fan from the moment I knew what Michael Jackson was, I knew who he was, until the day he died. I am still a fan. Still a fan of Whitney Houston. Her addiction did not have anything to do with her talent and what she has given back to the multiple artists that you guys like, that you know nothing about, to the movies that you guys love that you know nothing about. Whitney Houston was one of the first black women to ever make a certain amount of money in acting, and she was a singer. But they tried to demolish her career because of the one mistake, just like they're trying to demolish the career of Cam Newton because he didn't win the Super Bowl and because he walked away, trying to be the bigger person while somebody was sitting there bashing him. How many of you would sit there after you lost the game that they probably made you lose because they probably threatened your career, your family's life, because the next man was about to retire, a powerful white man that was about to retire in the Super Bowl. This was his last Super Bowl, supposed to be. Happy dog if I'm gonna let this black kid make him look bad. He's gonna retire, and you're gonna let him retire with the victory. See, it's bigger than you guys think. You have to do your research. Shouts out to Beyonce Knowles, the queen, because it always takes a black queen. We started with the black queen. This world was started with the black queen, and everything came from her. We are the only one that has an Eve gene. We are the only one that can reproduce any other person, because we are the only one blacks that are 100% human. We are the only one as black females that can reproduce any other species. We can rebirth because we are the only one with the Eve gene. So shouts out to this black queen who was one of the first entertainers to take a stand in such a major way when so much can be done to her by the people that control the media who are trying to tear her down right now. So if you are a black person and you don't know where to start by celebrating Black History Month, share her video. Share her performance in the Super Bowl. Don't just share any video. Share the video that she's making the statement in the new one. Share that. That's a start of representing Black History Month and being proud, being united. Be united. White people are united. Mexicans are united when they are celebrating their culture and when they are celebrating their artists. Elvis had a drug problem. He died from an overdose. But they don't bring that up when they are celebrating Elvis. So don't let them bring up our people's faults when we are celebrating them. We all have problems. We all have addictions. But they just happen to be in the spotlight. So honor what they contributed to this life, what they sacrificed to this life for us as a people, because they are our entertainment. And they sacrifice a lot. They have a lot, but to whom much is given, much is required. So celebrate what they gave. Celebrate the good and leave the bad alone. You know how you feel when you as a person are in a relationship and you're trying and you made a mistake and that person keeps bringing up your negative. So it's hard to be in a relationship with that person because every time you try to do something good or every time you slip up a little bit, they bring back everything that you did wrong. So you know how that makes you feel. So don't do that to other people. Celebrate what people do to you. Celebrate the good that they give to you. If you don't like them as a person, then keep that to yourself. Never look down on a man unless you're helping them up. Stop bashing people. The only way that we are going to grow, and even if you don't want to be a part of the movement, if you want better for your children, if you want better for your nieces, if you want better for your nephews, if you want to be able to feel secure when your mother is driving, because right now they're pulling old people over on the side of the road and making them walk, and they're tasing our elderly people, They ain't doing it to them. They tasing our grandparents. They walking up in our churches and killing our mamas and our daddies and our aunts and our uncles and our sisters and our brothers. If you want to feel secure, if you want to be respected, you got to be a part. You got to do something. You can't just talk about it. Be a part of the love. It doesn't matter how you look at it. If they don't respect him, they don't respect you. If they don't love him, they don't love you. If they will kill him, they will kill you. It doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter if you got Mexican in your blood, if you have Indian in your blood, Creole in your blood. If you have dark skin and they need a target, they don't ask no questions. They don't ask for your history. They don't ask anything. We are all the same. We are all the same. If you have this color, they look at us the same. So do something about what's going on. Silence is violence. If you stay silent, and you can speak in many ways, just like Beyonce, for example, she spoke in her own way through messages, just like they do. And that's why they are so upset, because she did it just like they do. She didn't go on an interview and talked about how bad it is. She did it subliminally. And that's what we have to do. We have to start subliminally. We have to start wearing our hair out, being proud of us as a people. We have to start looking like us, wearing our products, wearing products made by us. FUBU, where they at? For us, by us. Abana, all these people, y'all start pouring back into the community, and the people who own the business pour back into the community. That's the only way we are going to survive. Shouts out to Beyonce for doing her thing. I applaud her. You should too, and everybody else that's speaking out in their own way. See, Jeezy, he spoke out, and he got bashed for it. So maybe he should have did it subliminally as well, because the white people didn't bash him, the black people did. So, you know, you got to learn your own people. And she is the queen. She is the queen of pop, you know. And I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of her for standing up. My prayers are with her and her family, because you know how they go. You know how they do. They try to attack when we defend us. So be ready and show your support for her by sharing her video and sharing her performance of the Super Bowl, and tagging her and encouraging her, you know, on Facebook, because they're not hard to reach, because, you know, she don't look at the media like that, but still, you know, because it's so, if you focus on what they say about you, you'll be depressed. And in order for you to keep going, you have to look at the positive, G. So you know that a lot of people are sending negative messages her way, so send love her way. Say thank you. Say we love you, Beyonce. All you gotta say is at Beyonce, we love you. Simple things. Start small. Do something small. You ain't gotta be big. You just do something small. Make your voice count. Be proud of who you are. Be proud that she took a stand. Peace.
Bruh.